Okay, welcome to another unboxing video. I believe I just uploaded a video, an unboxing video from Eureka. This time it's Amazon, and just like in that previous video, I'm going to unbox a package from this place, and then I'm going to show you a few pickups that I've previously bought from the same place. So yeah, we're going to start with opening this up. These are three titles that I've been waiting for a while now. I thought that they would have arrived a little while ago. There doesn't seem to be any good way of doing this. I mean, anyway. Okay, there we go. Yeah, three new movies, three new releases that I am equally excited to own, but I guess maybe a couple of them are, well, anyway. I just feel like I need to talk about something, just, you know, as I open the packages. It might not be of any importance or interest, but there we go. Okay, so three Region A Blu-rays. Yeah, I don't think there's anything more I need to say. So, I'm so happy to have this finally. Hell or High Water. This was released a while ago in the US. Obviously, it takes a while for the shipping to make it. Oh well, it takes a while for the package to make it here to Sweden. So yeah, this what is it today? December 12th. So I don't know when this was released. I think maybe November 23rd, something like that. So it's been a few weeks, but I'm happy to have it. So yeah, it's been a while since this is a movie with Jeff Bridges, as well as Chris Pine and Ben Foster. I don't really know who they are, to be honest. I mean, I recognize the name Chris Pine. I'm sure I've seen him in stuff, but I can't really place him. But Jeff Bridges, obviously, I don't know if he is the main character or if I think he might be sort of the antagonist, perhaps, or maybe not. Maybe he's the good guy. I don't even know. But I think anyway, I don't know. I don't think he's the starring actor, really, the starring character, or whatever. But yeah. Hell or High Water. I've heard really good things about this, oh yeah, I was gonna say, it's been a while since Jeff Bridges did a movie that, well, since he did a really good performance, you know. I mean, True Grit in 2010, that was a good performance, but yeah, I mean, I guess you could include that, but you know, before that it must have been the what am I saying? It must have been Crazy Heart from 2009. You know, where he really showed off his acting skills, and I'm hoping for some more of that now, because he's mainly been you know, Jeff Bridges in a few movies now. So well, for the most part, I don't know. He was in R.I.P.D. anyway, and in The Giver he was I mean, he was okay, I guess, but it was not really a great movie. Well, it was okay, but he didn't. I feel like he didn't have a lot to work with in that part, maybe. But maybe, yeah, I mean, I've heard really good things about this, so anyway, I'll stop talking. Next up is, in a way, an equally exciting movie to have, Mr. Church, because I've been waiting for Eddie Murphy to do something. A very nice glossy slipcover, can you see this? I mean, there is a glare to it, and that's not what I'm talking about. There is there is a gloss to it. I can't really demonstrate the gloss, because all that comes across is that fucking glare. Look at that. Anyway, it's a very nice gold glossy cover. Yeah, okay. So the movie itself, let's not focus on the fucking slipcover. The movie itself is I've been waiting for this. I've been following the production of this, I guess, because I'm a big Eddie Murphy fan, you know. When I discovered movies, it was mainly comedy, action comedy, and you know, people like, well, Adam Sandler, Ben Stiller, Jim Carrey, as well as Jackie Chan and Eddie Murphy and a bunch of other people, Steve Martin, etc. But Eddie Murphy was one of those actors that I always watched when he came out with a new movie, and they might not always they might not always have been very good, which is the reason why he hasn't been seen in a lot of stuff, because he said, I think I can quote him. He was on the Ellen Show and he said, I don't want to suck no more, or whatever. I don't want to make movies that suck anymore. So he's fully aware that a lot of the movies he's made in well, over the past decade or whatever, maybe more than that, haven't been great. So he seems to want to slow it down and really look for good scripts, which I appreciate and respect. And this is obviously a different part for Eddie Murphy. I'm looking forward to seeing him in a serious movie, because I don't think I've ever seen him in anything but goofy comedies. He did star in, or co-star in, some dramatic movie, some musical, or I don't know what it was called. But besides that, I don't think he's done a lot of non-comedy, so this should be exciting. Also, Britt Robertson, she was in Tomorrowland, which I thought that she was terrific in that. She's been in something else too. I can't really remember what, but anyway. But yeah. And the third one. What a Male Day. Kubo and the Two Strings. I talked about this a few months ago. I said that no matter whether or not I can get someone to follow me to the movie theater, or whether or not I can find someone who wants to see it with me in the movie theater, I'm going to go see it myself. But then I never did, because I just don't like watching movies on my own in the movie theater. I've never watched a movie in the movie theater on my own, so it just felt strange. I just decided not to do that. But I of course wanted to get the Blu-ray, and it feels like forever ago since I pre-ordered this. But well, obviously all these three. But Kubo and the Two Strings is a movie from Laika, the production or the animation. I don't know what you would call it, but animation company, animation studio, who made previously Coraline, Paranorman, and Box Trolls. They kind of went downhill a little bit as they went by. Box Trolls was still a good movie, but Coraline is definitely the best out of the three. But I think this might be equal to Coraline, or even better. From what I've heard and from what I've seen of the trailers, it just looks absolutely phenomenal, and I cannot wait to watch this. There's a lot of Christmas movies on on my to watch pile right now, so I might have to wait with watching these a little while. We'll see, but yeah, it just looks so damn visually astounding. So I can't wait to check that out. Also, the spine of Mr. Church is also glossy. Huh, cool. Okay. Okay. I mean, there's something about having Region A Blu-rays that just feels more special, and I don't know, it's just because I don't have that many, so it's not that familiar, and I'm not used to nice slipcovers like that. Anyway, so, okay, cool. Speaking of slipcovers, here we have a good one, and I must say I did think that this was a pretty good movie, and okay, here's the big reveal. Ghostbusters. Well, you can tell that this time the slipcover does come across. I watched this maybe a couple months ago, and I must say I enjoyed it. Obviously, the characters in the original is miles ahead. I mean, I don't even know if there's any good character in this movie. Kate McKinnon was very annoying. Leslie Jones, she was okay. Melissa McCarthy was I mean, she was like the straight, guy, in a way, and she was good, I suppose. And Kristen Wiig was my favorite in this. But yeah, what's his name? Chris Hemsworth. He was just too over the top. I didn't really care for his performance. But the movie was very enjoyable. I really enjoyed it. I thought the special effects were good. I thought that the ending with that whole parade thing, I don't know what it's called. I forget what it's called. That was very fun. The last scene where they go into some other kind of realm, I don't remember. That was it looked a bit, I don't know. But most of the special effects were definitely good, and I enjoyed watching this. I watched the extended cut, which is like probably too long, but I don't know. Does it say on the back? I can't find it. Maybe it's right there and I'm just missing it. I think it was somewhere about, yeah, okay, here we go, 134 minutes. It's a bit too long, but whenever I do buy a movie with an extended cut, I will watch the extended cut. Yeah, there's more to say. I think that the hate was very. I'm not gonna get all political here, but I thought that the, hate was a bit over the top. Ghostbusters has never really been a childhood classic. I didn't even see it until like a few years ago, maybe, well, a few years, maybe 6 years ago, 7 years ago. But still, so I wasn't offended by a remake. But okay, I guess I understand if some people were, but I just feel like everything is being remade these days. So really, I mean, come on. Anyway, then Hunt for the Wilder People, which I pre-ordered from. JB Hi-Fi is the website. I think it's an Australian website, but this is a New Zealand film. But then I had to cancel the pre-order for it doesn't matter why. And I just decided to get the Region A Blu-ray later on, which I did, and I enjoyed it. I thought that it was maybe just slightly overhyped. It was fun, enjoyable, feel-good movie, but it was a little bit. I don't know. I had the word before. I mean, sometimes I prepare. I don't write things down or anything, but sometimes I prepare a few things that I might want to say. And I had the word before, but now the word escapes me. But it wasn't. It was coherent, but it wasn't. For fuck's sake, I can't think of the word. Anyway, it was good, but I just felt like it was a bit loose, maybe, a bit loose. I can't pronounce that word. But yeah, this is by Taika Waititi. The director of What We Do in the Shadows, which is a better movie than this, if you ask me. But anyway, I need to stop talking about that because I have to have time to talk about this next one before the camera turns off. Because as you've heard me say before, it's gonna cut me off after about 15 or 16 minutes if I don't film in a lower quality, and I kinda don't want to edit right now. So next one is a DVD actually, but I got this from Amazon. This is the Almighty, The Room. Put this on a pedestal like this, and it, among I don't know what I'm trying to say. On a pedestal of so bad they're good movies. That doesn't even make sense, but you know what I mean. It's like the big one in that sort of genre. Movies that are so bad they're good. Obviously, everyone knows that about this movie, I guess. Look at it. How do you make this mistake? There's an ending quotation mark here, but not here. How do you make that mistake? That's ridiculous. Anyway, so it's pretty funny to experience this quirky new black comedy. It's a riot, and then then it says "Why So" film. So this is self-released. So what is that? Tommy with Why So's own quote or what? But yeah. What am I supposed to? What should I say about this? And what's the point with this? What the hell is this all about? This mirrored anyway text of The Room. I'm wasting time talking about the cover. That's a bad idea because there's a lot to say about the movie, but I can't. I'm not even gonna get in. I mean, I'm not, I can't speak lately. I'm not even gonna get into it. Or I'm not even gonna delve into all of that, but it is it's an experience. One thing about this that is good is actually the music, and I have heard people say that it's, well, most people seem to think that the music is good, but in a video from Watch Mojo recently where they sort of talked about the top 10 mistakes or whatever in The Room, they did mention that the music was bad. It's not though. It's just that the movie is so bad. So when you have good music and a bad movie, it creates a very strange atmosphere, and I think that helps in creating the atmosphere that the movie has. But there's so much things you could say about this. I'm not going to talk about it. Just look it up for yourself, and the backstory, Tommy Wiseau himself, and all of that. So anyway, that's all. Yeah, that's it. I don't know, there's nothing else I need to say, but two pretty good movies, one phenomenal movie, but not really, and three movies that I'm hoping for. I think these two in particular, they're gonna be very good, and I think this could be pretty good too, but it's mainly because Eddie Murphy. It's mainly because I'm looking forward to seeing Eddie Murphy in a serious part and in whatever I think even if that movie would have gotten bad reviews, I would have been picking it up. I would have picked it up. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later.